to Pixelsive. My name is Mitch, and joining me is Sarah. Hey, Sarah.
Whoa, it's over.
It's Overwatch Tuesday. Sorry I missed last week's Overwatch Tuesday. I was crippled, and at the point where Sarah was streaming, I was watching it and throwing up. So that
Yeah,
was
I
something
did
that
it.
was
I did a
happening.
better stream. It was fine. I
It
didn't
was,
need you anyway.
yeah, exactly right. I mean, that's just.
I did some competitive on PC and it
Oh
was wild.
God, what a nightmare! I did hear
It was
like people
actually
in the
okay.
background talking, and it looked alright. I mean,
It actually, dude,
yeah.
I did it because I wanted to see if the game is improved and if like
Mhm.
the quality of the community is improved.
Yeah.
And
And
I don't want to vouch for it. It's not 100%. It's slightly better,
okay,
definitely
okay,
better.
that's cool. Because
I got
I've
lucky. I
noticed
got
that it's
very
better.
lucky, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I've noticed on PS4 at least that it's better. And it was never, to me anyway, coming from my male experience online.
I don't think it's about being a male because all of my guy friends that play video games get held abuse at in online games. It's just the abuse differs. This is what I tell everyone.
Yeah.
Like everyone gets shit online. It's just some people get different shit or more shit, but it's in different ways.
Yeah.
So you cannot compare the experience of a woman being abused because she's a girl to a guy being abused because his teammate was an idiot and he blamed, my friend for all the problems that were
My
just internalized. It's like it's all
well, my
different and relative.
my response to any kind of abuse, like as you probably saw on that video I posted in the Discord earlier this week, is just I can't help but just laugh, like at it.
Yeah,
Like I,
it
I
is
just
just
start
ridiculous.
hysterically laughing. Like because like my response to any kind of confrontation is like it's not really aggressive. Like I let my bigger and more masculine friends get aggressive towards you know
Yeah.
um anti you like words online and in real life. But to me, it's just like I just make fun of it. Like it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I've found that, like, every time that you get tilted and you yell aggressively back at someone in a video game, they're gonna laugh at you because
Yeah.
that's what they want. They want the satisfaction that they've
But it
pissed you
was
off too.
in that particular situation, I thought the team was doing very well.
Yeah.
And I
No,
was
I just
like,
find it, it's,
it
it's,
was
it's
so.
interesting.
Oh my god, it was so funny.
Yeah. I just think it's kind of silly. Like, I mean, I try and play mostly with my friends, so it's
Oh,
usually not a
absolutely,
problem.
yeah.
But I think overall, I've noticed that balance of certain characters, particularly characters that I personally enjoy, has improved. So that
Yeah.
in turn has improved my enjoyment of the game in a competitive sense. Because let's say when I go play competitive and the team goes, "Hey,
Oh
Sarah, can
god,
you play a tank?"
dual shock battery is low. Give me a second.
That's all good. Oh, I don't think either of us are saying that abuse doesn't
Oh
matter
no,
because we
this is
laugh it
just
up.
the way
That's not what we're saying at all. That
this
we're
is the
just we're
way
just talking about
I
our personal
yeah.
experiences with it.
This is the
That
way
doesn't make
I
it.
deal with it. I'm not saying
Yeah,
everyone deals with it. This is the way I deal with it. So you
yeah.
deal
We're
with it
just
in your own way.
yeah.
My
We're just
coping mechanism, which I've
hmm,
found works for me,
yeah.
is I laugh very hard. And that's the way I deal with bullies in real life as well.
I mean, obviously, it's not for everyone, but we're just
Yeah.
talking within our own
Yeah.
scope of experience. We're not
As
trying to say that
as
this is how other
someone
people behave.
as someone who's been on both ends of the bullying spectrum, like I was not a good person in high school and I was absolutely picked on as well in high school and in primary school, and I definitely did some things that I'm not proud of when I was a kid. Um, I find that laughing it off works the best for me.
Oh man, I'm trying to play Moira, and I just was playing Moira the other night on PC, and now I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm so confused. I
Oh
shouldn't
shit,
switch
that was
consoles.
terrible shooting.
Anyway, let's talk about fun stuff today. I want to talk about
I want to
fun
talk about
stuff.
fun stuff. Dude, I saw this Overwatch plush doll in EB Games the other day. It's just May's drone thing. Oh, by the way, there's a Sombra on the field. That's not me.
May's drone plush.
Yeah, and it was super
Hey,
awesome because you can.
do you want? I can get you a sweet deal on that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It was like $60. I'm not. No, it's too much. I can't
Mitch,
have.
talk with me later. Talk with
Yeah.
me. You know where I work, right? Talk with
Yeah.
me later. Talk with me later. I'll see what I can hook you up with. There's one at the store that I work at.
Is there one at the
Yeah.
store? You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Huh? I'm pretty sure it's the
It's
plush of Snowball of her
yes,
drone,
it
yeah?
is, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
awesome.
Is it in like a little cardboard box
Yeah,
kind of
it's in a
casing?
cardboard box,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
got
yeah.
interchangeable faceplates, so you could do
Oh,
the
does it? Oh shit!
expressions.
I'll have to. Okay, I'll
Go
have to
check it
check.
out.
I'll have to check if we have that one. I know we have
Yeah.
the plush at Snowball. Oh look, we're gonna
and it's
discuss
like,
this
it's
off screen,
huge.
but I'll see. Yeah, it is
But-
pretty big. I'll see what
yeah.
I can do.
Oh my
I'll
God.
find out which one we have, and I'll let you know how much it is, and because I could
Yeah.
potentially help you out there.
No,
Anyway,
it's-
we're not going
it's-
to talk about that because I don't want to get fired. I don't actually think
soliciting discounts online. I think what you're doing is soliciting
It's going to be a
sale.
gift. I know what my next birthday gives you.
No. I can't own this thing. It's too much. It's like
It's too much.
It's too much material in my life. Like I have
my
so
God.
many physical things in my life.
Dude, I just keep running.
Oh
out of
God,
space,
Reaper!
I just
Ah!
keep buying more shit.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I'm terrible.
I already have the fucking Pachirami thing that I bought for like
yeah,
$10.
Pachimari. Yeah, well that's fantastic.
Pachimari or whatever.
It's a goddamn tentacle onion.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Two of the greatest things in the world combined.
Oh shit, Roadhog's ultimating. Bye-bye. And I'm gonna EMP you, Sombra, because, I mean... Should we do an EMP? What am I... Ow!
Wow, why am I better on PlayStation 4 than PC? This is
Because
bullshit.
PlayStation 4 is awesome.
It is kind of nice, like going between both and being like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, and I always pick Moira because I don't have to precision aim with her.
Oh my God,
Same with
awesome.
Diva.
Yeah, it's
can
Diva,
be-
it's like, oh, here's to spray this shotgun in a direction. You don't even need to
I
worry
have
about
to say,
reloading.
I'm so fucking glad that she got buffed because she was
Diva's
so good in the
awesome now,
beta.
yeah.
I immediately fell like deeply in love with her in the beta, and
Yeah.
then they like nerfed her into the ground in the main game, and I was like, why would you do this, Blizzard? I like this game and I hate it. And then I played her again now that she's been buffed. I'm like, this is the best thing ever. Blizzard, please give her lore. I care about Diva's lore now, Blizzard. Please.
You care about Diva's lore. But Sarah, you don't give a shit about Overwatch lore.
I do for Diva because she has none and she deserves
Diva
it.
has...
She deserves it the most.
Yeah. Go write your fan fiction about Diva.
I will. I fucking will.
Eat this, Reaper. Yeah, whatever, man. You're gonna die. Oh, fuck. Okay. He got away. Alright. Where is he? I'm gonna hunt him.
Oh no, you missed out on a discount of Dead Cells. That sucks. I always like get really mad when that happens to me. I go, you know what? I've been thinking about getting this game, you know, for a while, and then I get it, and then like the next day a sale gets on, and I'm just
Dude,
like,
that happened to me with headphones the other day.
oh no!
I literally bought them, and
Oh,
then I
no.
bought them from generic Australian electronics retailer #1. It may or may not rhyme with maybe MiFi.
Whoa.
And
Hey, be Wi-Fi.
yeah, and so yeah, and I bought them, and then I got home, looked at a catalog for another generic electronics retailer company, may or may not rhyme with Officeworks, and they had them for like $3 cheaper, and I was like, fuck, could have saved $3. But that's okay. Oh fuck. Whatever, Sombra.
Oh,
I am the
Moody,
best
Squint
Sombra.
just overheard me talking. I have to say, how many hours do you have in Dead Cells, and have you bought it within the week? Because you could potentially get a Steam refund and then buy it
Ooh.
again for cheap.
That's a good point.
Like, you have to have bought it within the week, and I think you have to have under 4 hours of gameplay. But if you do, you could potentially get the refund and just buy it again for cheaper. I'm
So
not
you were
sure though.
Watching a stream, but from like 30 minutes ago, it was like Fortnite. Oh, hi Munich, by the way. Mitch was
Hey,
there.
Munich.
He killed someone with a pickaxe. Wait, I wasn't playing Fortnite half an hour ago.
No, you were watching. You
Oh,
were
like a
probably
redo,
watching
like a
VOD.
rerun.
You were probably watching a video of an old live stream.
Oh, people do that? Thanks for watching. I appreciate that very much.
I mean, I would assume so. Like, maybe the stream has auto VODs playing. I don't know.
I feel
don't
like
know what we
terrible that I've now subjected you to that
Oh my god.
twice.
Jeez.
I am now detected. Oh shit. Hey, what's up, soldier?
Tell you what
Hey,
is
Oh, God!
fascinating. Fortnite has no physical merch, ever. Like official merch. How weird is that?
Oh shit. Sombra's
How
lighting
weird
you
is
up.
that?
Ah!
Imagine how much people would get. Someone named Viv.
Oh,
there was
someone
two-
named
yeah,
Viv
you're
was there
watching,
too?
You're watching a VOD.
You
You're
were
watching a
watching-
VOD of
yeah,
an old
yeah.
stream. That was you're watching a video recorded of one of our Friday night Fortnite streams with a friend of ours.
Speaking of
called
Viv, how great's Viv on stream, by the way?
Viv is great on
Viv's
stream.
great
I'm so glad
fun.
you got her on.
Yeah, she's
It's so
great
good to like
fun.
talk with her more again.
Yeah.
I've missed it. I'm very bad at keeping in
I've
contact with people.
absolutely missed Viv.
Yeah, it's so good.
What's
And we
up,
got to
Anna?
get her
How are
down
you?
for PAX.
She might be going to Japan instead, though, so you know.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Well, fucking fine. She can just go to Japan instead.
Yeah, this is PAX shame her. Something
Farrah,
that
what are you
might be
doing?
happening around PAX is something I want to do. Is a lot of my friends that watch Ruby are in Melbourne. And,
Oh, yeah?
And it premieres like the first night of PAX. It's gonna be on, so I might
Yeah.
like try and find a bar or something that we can watch Ruby in. I don't know.
Dude, that'd be great.
Is there a thing
Invite-
that we
I
can,
wanna
like-
come with you.
You wanna come?
with you. Yeah,
Like-
fuck yeah. As much as I don't drink alcohol, I want to go out to more bars.
Well,
with
no,
friends.
I would
I'm
like
good as the fucking boss, and
I
I like
don't-
socializing.
Like, I'm not sure, like, how I would
Yeah.
do this. Like, because maybe if you could have a
Yeah.
look around for me, Sarah.
I can
for-
try. I mean, I know there's a gaming themed bar called GG Easy, which I'm going to this month for a Twitch Melbourne meetup. Ideally, if
Nice.
I'm not busy.
You can.
So I mean, I'll scope out the place when I go. I'm gonna try. Squint and I should hopefully be going. I mean, we do have a family thing possibly on that weekend. We're not
Yeah.
sure, but we'll see what happens. So I'll let you know. I would like to go and scope it
well,
out. There's
if
also
you just
bar
have a
SK.
look at like hang on, sorry, continue a second.
It's okay.
Okay, so
There's a couple of places. There's Bar SK, which they're like
Well,
the indie games bar.
yeah, well, I
that
don't
I'm
know
sure you've heard
whether
of them. They're pretty chill. There's
like,
also
if I can just say, hey,
Beta
can I
Bar.
have a room and a TV just for like an hour and a half, like,
I mean,
and
potentially,
internet?
yeah. Look, I feel like out of all the places, Bar SK's got a bit of a weird schedule because they're very
Yeah.
indie, so they just kind of run when they can. But you know, I mean,
Yeah,
as
also,
as
like,
game enthusiasts, I'm
all
sure
that-
you get in contact with them.
Yeah, all that shit is like gonna be taken up with PAX, right? Like, Roadhog.
Yeah, yeah. Well, make sure you book some time just to hang out in the city for this PAX
Yeah,
because it's
so-
well worth it.
I think I might arrive a couple of days earlier and stay
it,
a little bit
yeah.
after. And
Do
then...
it. I want to hang out with
Okay.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Done.
No, I think it's really worthwhile because otherwise the whole holiday, it's not going to be a holiday, it's going to be work and you're just going to be flat out with PAX and then you're going to be fucking dead by the end of it and it's just like, you know, I think Melbourne's a wonderful city just to spend time in
Yeah.
and it's great at night. Like, I don't go out at night too much, but when I have, it's always been really fun. So it's good. It's just good. I can be the designated driver? I'm not driving in the middle of Melbourne, dude. No way. The people here are crazy.
Animals.
The people here are scary. They're rival Perth. I know Perth was voted like worst drivers, but like
I think
Melbourne
every
is
city in the
terrifying.
world thinks they have the worst drivers.
Yeah. No, Melbourne has hook turns driving into trams. I don't want to do that.
I think
don't want to tempt fate.
Melbourne. I think the hook turn, in my opinion anyway, actually is quite good. I like the hook turn.
I've never tried one. I would want to get like a professional person to teach me. I'm on my
Get a
Ps,
professional
but, like,
Melbourne person to teach you.
I'm scared. I'm scared, okay? I'm very scared.
Alright, May. We're gonna have to work with this, babe. Yeah!
I feel like there might already be like some gatherings to watch the premiere of Ruby because it's a big enough
Yeah, that's a
series.
thing, right?
So,
like,
I mean,
maybe
I'd
we could just
definitely
go to
maybe
one
just
of
start
those.
Googling it. Yeah,
Like,
I mean, we'd have
yeah.
to find one, but that would be an option. I mean, I haven't really kept up with Ruby, but like, I'll come watch it with you guys for
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Well,
Why
it's. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it's Ruby. Just, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about spoilers at this point.
Yeah.
Anyway, just want to go have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, Ruby is coming out later this year, so it's when we say
October
we're
the
talking about PAX,
27th, Xander,
There you
is
go.
when you.
We're talking
I
about
am
October.
such a Ruby fan. I am like the biggest Ruby fan. I remember like I was sitting next to Viv actually, we were in year 12th grade, and we were sitting in our study class, and I was like, oh, what's the new Rooster Teeth video? And we watched that Ruby trailer, and we're just like, oh my god. And it like changed our lives. Like,
And then they showed it to me, and I was like, it's pretty dope.
Sarah
Not in
says,
that
like-
language, of course, because I
Sarah
never talked like that
was-
in high school.
Sarah said, yeah, it was pretty dope. And that's a shirt. Sarah,
Oh my
Sarah's fucking
God.
face on it.
No, Fortnite Shy, and then like a big speech bubble above it, which just says, "Yeah, this looks pretty dope." That's a shirt right there.
I just might have. Did I forget to tweet this thing out?
You might have forgotten to tweet this.
I totally did.
No.
I think Johnny just did it for me.
Oh my god.
I totally had one ready to go. I just forgot to push the tweet button. He's given us this nice little pixel art thing, which I like a lot.
Oh, cool.
Oh man, that's cool.
Honestly, like, just ignore any video that says Ruby sucks. Don't look at YouTube comments. Just enjoy
please.
it and you know, like, watch on the Rooster Teeth website if you can to avoid that bullshit. Because it's just, like, everything ever has always had haters. But
Oh
at the end
yeah,
of the day,
dude,
the second that
everything.
you just stop, you ignore that shit and you enjoy whatever media you want because fuck it makes you happy.
Xander,
Is the day that you'll be so
seriously,
much
I
happy.
really could not give a shit about the Ruby analysis community. All I care about is fan art and shipping.
Honestly, it's
exclusively
like
in that
when
order.
you enjoy media on a really pure and fun level. Like for me, I love Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog is a load of hot garbage half the time. But I fucking love Sonic the Hedgehog, and I fucking love Shadow the Hedgehog.
You know what? You love Sonic. You love the Sonic the Hedgehog that's traditionally associated with bad Sonic the Hedgehog.
I absolutely do. I love
like
bad
shitty Sonic the Hedgehog.
I love shitty. I would live and die for shitty Sonic.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't give a fuck because it makes me happy, and that is honestly all that matters. And I just ignore anyone that says Sonic Adventure 2 sucks. Cause I'm like, I love the game.
Yeah. Well, like
I don't expect other people to love the game because me loving it is enough for me.
Like I'm not.
Shut up, Squint. Your opinion doesn't matter to me.
Oh my god. Oh, hey Shy. There's apparently a huge Sonic action figure at Munnick's local comic shop. Is that the same one that I posted? Is it a giant Shadow the Hedgehog?
No, that was that giant shadow statue. I really want to get one of those one day. There was a special edition that was limited run.
Oh yeah, did he have gold suspenders?
Oh. No, like the rockets from his shoes lit up with LEDs, so like he was
That's
glowing.
A bit much.
yeah, it was like $200 more. Anyway, I really want that Shadow Cat statue because it's so good. That entire company, they do like all the Dark Souls statues. They did a Spyro one when the remaster was announced. Actually, before the remaster was announced, they did a Spyro. They've done like Metroid. They've done so many like high quality, you know, collector's statues, and they look so fucking gorgeous. Don't even get me started on how good Ornstein and Artorias from Dark Souls are from them. I actually.
Oh, Spyro sounds cool, actually.
The Spyro one was gorgeous. It was like a really beautiful, like, big thing of him with like some gems around his feet, and it kind of looks like the remaster. I think it was just before the remaster was announced, or just after it was announced. So it's like it really feels it's like classic PS1 Spyro. It's gorgeous.
I'd laugh if he looked like exactly like the character model in PS1.
That would be fucking hilarious. Like... I would actually, you know what? Maybe Squint and I can try and rip a model and 3D print it.
Oh, I had an idea. Polygons. I had an idea for Squint that's gonna make him really rich, by the way. So I'm gonna tell him that later. Yeah. Squint, I have an idea. Is he listening? I have an idea that's gonna make you super rich.
Mitch says he has an idea that's gonna make you super rich.
Yeah.
Right, he's interested.
Yeah, of course he is, because he's smart. Yeah. It's like it's gonna change the game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
What is it?
No, I'm not telling you. Otherwise, they're gonna steal my idea, and I want to give it to Squint.
Okay, Mitch is gonna tell you later because he's want the stream to steal his genius idea.
It's genius idea, Squint. It's genius.
That is so cool, Moody. Actually, like being able to like custom get a model from a game, and then you can 3D print it of how your character looks. I would love that with custom Dark Souls loadouts.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. Oh, Squint says you can. Hey, oh my god.
You can totally you can rip the model out of the game, right? And then like convert it to a 3D modeling thing.
Yeah, oh, Squint says there's programs to rip 3D models from your computer's memory. The only problem is sometimes models have to be edited before they're like good to 3D print. Because 3D printing is a very specific process and not every model is really set up well to be 3D printed. You know, it's kind of like you're translating digital.
So stream, I'm taking opinions. Should I burn this? Should I burn this? Oh shit. Should I burn this wrecking ball, or should I just, you know, let him live?
Burn him. Fuck
okay,
him
well,
up.
Symmetra did it for me, so...
well, there you go. Squint doesn't care about money. It's all about the challenge for him. No, I think he definitely cares about
No,
both.
I think Squint absolutely cares about the money. And even...
Squint absolutely cares about money.
Yeah. No, he does, but he can have it both ways if he does my idea.
Okay.
Yeah, he can
But
totally
no,
have it both
he does
ways.
very much enjoy the challenge and the
Yeah.
experience. Like, for example, like Mitch, all we have to do now is glue your gun together, and then I'm going to give it a really quick paint job to make it look vaguely
Oh
like
my god,
Sombra's.
yes.
I had a really weird dream that we 3D printed it, but it was like a giant rifle, and it looked kind of like Sombra's gun, but it was like a giant fucking rifle, and I was like, I hope this is going to be make Mitch happy enough. He's going to go to PAX with this fucking rifle that looks kind of like Sombra's gun.
I would love a rifle, but themed like a reimagining of Sombra's gun, but like a rifle. I don't know how that would work, but
Fuck you, Hammond.
ow. Fuck is
I'm
burning
going
me.
to fuck that bastard up, and the person on our team that's letting him do that.
Where is he?
Quinn is now laughing because he's gone now.
Are you getting tilted, Sarah?
That
Is this what's
fuck,
happening?
I am extremely tilted. I'm gonna fuck him up. How dare he? How
What do you
dare
do?
he?
What do you do?
Look, he was sitting. Okay, Mitch, do you see where I am now?
No, hang on. Give me a second. I'm being.
It was just. I mean, granted, I was playing. Actually, you know what? I should be fucking up the diva because she wasn't doing anything. She was just standing behind him, and they waved at each other after he killed me, and I was like, "You bastard!"
This is a
Oh,
bit
he's
of a
back, motherfucker, motherfucker! I'm going after
Yeah,
you,
this is
bastard.
a bit of a troll game happening right here. No one's really trying, except for maybe Symmetra.
Squint said I should pick May and make his day miserable.
Stupid Symmetra. Oh god! Yeah, the Hammond's not really trying. So, taking stream suggestions. Should I burn this Hammond?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally not selfish.
Well, good thing to note. Sombra is actually capable of one-clipping Hammond.
That's good. I'm not.
Oh, I'm about to hack everyone in this vicinity. Oh, fuck, I didn't have ultimate. Well, that was awkward. Oh god! That was almost deadly. Hey guys, what's up? Minefield activated.
I vaguely remember what happened, but like in my dream we were trying to 3D print the rest of your gun, and then it accidentally turned out into a giant rifle, and I was like, oh no. I don't know how! Because the model that we downloaded was definitely like, you know, SMG. But like, it just ended up as this fucking giant ass assault rifle, like, sniper thing, and I was like, oh, whoopsies. And I was like painting it in my dream, and I was like, jeez, I hope Mitch ain't gonna be too upset with me.
It's like,
It looks kind of like Sombra's gun. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know why. It was very odd.
dreams are weird.
Dreams are weird.
I've always thought that. Well, I may have. Okay, stream chat. If you could do me a favor, can you find out if there is a way currently to cancel Sombra's translocator without actually deploying it, having to deploy it again? Because I think I saw someone doing that, but I don't know. I mean, I can always find out between games, but... Yeah, Hammond is...
We decided to buff Sombra and nerf Soldier 76 by swapping their weapons. Oh my god.
If Sombra had Soldier's gun... She would be a waking
for some
nightmare.
context, Sombra the character in this game has an SMG, a Munich, and Soldier 76 has like a classic rifle that also shoots rockets.
Yeah, but like Sombra, I'm not sure that gameplay would be affected positively
No, it
for
wouldn't.
Sombra because
Yeah, I think she's
like
fine
she
with it. I like
relies
the fact
on
that she
this
has an
like
SMG.
she relies on this very like very
I think
violent
she needs the high fire rate.
yeah, high rate of fire, but like
Jump in, jump out. She like kind of takes pots at people from close by and just dashes around them. Like she's a
oh god,
comfortable
minefield.
support.
Oh
She's
shit.
good at taking out like smaller characters, like, or just doing, you know, like chunks of damage on larger characters, but like, you know, in support of other DPS and stuff. I like how she is. I really like. I don't play her much because I play with you and you play Sombra, so I don't want to take Sombra away from you. But I enjoyed her a lot when she first dropped on PC. When everyone like stopped auto picking her all the time.
Sombra. Ow.
She may have been bad, Squint, but she was still fun.
How do we not win then?
I don't know. We got a third of it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should regroup. Oh, Squint has a story for you, Mitch.
Oh, let's give a story. For me? Okay. Hit me.
One sec, I gotta set the scene. So last night, him and some of our friends, they were playing Deathmatch and Overwatch before I joined in and started playing with them. At the end of one of the games, there was 1 kill to go.
Damn.
And everyone was just hiding. On the balcony of one particular map.
Which map was it? Oh, fuck.
Oh, do you remember which map it was? It's the one that's surrounded by water. And has
Oh,
the
Widowmaker's map? The Chateau...
Might have been Widowmaker's map. I can't remember, but yeah, so what happened, Squint?
Okay, I got one of
The
those
next
two.
game they did the same thing.
Are you serious? God damn it.
And they just did the same thing, they just went and hid in different spots and tormented Squint's team. Oh, Sombra was just staying invisible, apparently. Like, all the team members just hid in different ways.
Oh man, I was in a 1v1 and I rolled Sombra and it was against Genji. I just stayed invisible the entire time and burned him at the very end. It was great.
Oh my god. Hammond was apparently stuck to the side of the building, swinging around outside of the map. Yeah.
Gonna invoice.
And Tracer was hiding in a bush, just like Fortnite, the bastard.
Did we win?
I think we won. Yeah, so a guy in our Discord, Orange, drew that for Mitch so that he could use the Sombra with the
Oh yeah,
Pixel
do you like
icon.
it?
It's gorgeous.
It's so great, isn't it?
I think it's great. It's
I
adorable
love it
for,
so
like,
much.
Pixel 6 streams. Yeah. Oh, Squint has more to his story.
Oh yeah, he's got more story. Nice. I love it. I got exactly 5,000 hero damage done.
Oh my god. Apparently, because Squint wasn't shooting or doing anything for about 5 minutes of the game, because I think he was just hiding, he almost got kicked for inactivity. Oh no.
It's pretty brutal like that.
He was trying to find people, but he almost got kicked for inactivity.
No, that's happened to me before. Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. I thought you had to just be standing still.
No, it's
That's
pretty brutal.
amazing.
It knows if you're throwing.
Oh my god, that's really funny. He was... Oh my god! Oh, he didn't actually shoot at all. He only shot when he found someone, and the time was ticking down 10 seconds before he got kicked. That's hardcore. It's hardcore right there. I mean, Hammond looks fun, but like
Hammond,
he
I can go
like
Hammond. I could, but I'm not good at him.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it just he doesn't look like a character that I would enjoy playing, and I don't know how he works, so I just don't want to touch him. I'd rather go my bread and butter.
Yeah, I'm also waiting for him to like stop being insta-locked, but that's kind of happened now. People are kind of over him. I think the character that was like the most insta-locked, like the longest after they came out, was definitely either Brigitte or Sombra, because they were like insta-locked all the time.
Oh yeah, no, it was so hard to get Sombra on PC. Wait, when did they set it so that even in quick play you couldn't pick any character that you wanted? Because I think I remember there being multiple Sombras per game at one point.
At least a year ago, I think. Like it's been like that a while.
Yeah,
the game's been better for it.
Oh yeah, I agree. But I remember like it was really funny. We do like all Torbjorn games for shits and gigs.
Yeah.
or we do like, you know, oh, let's all go Sombra. Like, I'm pretty sure it was around when Sombra was released. Anyway, I kind of miss that. I wish that there would be some kind of a game mode where you could do that.
Yeah,
like
there
in
is.
arcade.
It's called No
that's
Limits.
cool.
Yeah. Oh fuck!
Oh, excellent. Or Winston's. Squint just reminded me.
So I'm just gonna cancel
God, we
the
had
stream
some good
right
times.
now. What the fuck?
Early Overwatch was fun.
I just fell off the map. It was a nightmare.
Wow.
God damn it.
This is content with Pixel Sift.
I know. Someone's gonna clip that for sure.
Please
I
clip
thought
that.
there was a railing behind me. I'm gonna investigate that. It's a fucking railing. I mean, steroids is essentially what Mercy does to a character whenever she damage boosts it, right? I mean...
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god! Reinhardt, what's up, dude? I have a lot of tanks. Maybe I should go repo. Fuck. Oh no. Yep, Roadhog's gonna burn me. Ah! Okay. Reaper, you are so slow compared to Sombra. Damn, okay. Yeah, I wasn't playing particularly well. That might be on me, I think. Oh.
Rip. That's okay. We're here to have a good time. It's not about winning, guys.
It's totally about winning.
It's totally about winning. Given how tilted I get.
Oh, can Reaper warp all the way over there? Yes, please. Yes, thank you. Ah. Alright. Let's do this, Reaper. I'm gonna go around them and flank. Yep, here we are. Hey, what's up, Reinhardt?
Oh, come on, Roadhog.
Oh, fuck, still alive. Okay. Wow, so this is the... Oh, shit! Ow!
Roadhog, what the fuck are you doing? No. I think you understand. I don't think you... Squint's laughing at me as he watches from the TV because he can see it where he is.
Oh, yeah.
No. Is my
Come on,
girl,
Roadhog,
is my
let's do
girl
this.
available?
Come on.
Why don't we have any tanks?
Because
Totally not my fault.
No, it's fine. I should have gone a tank.
Where are you, Roadhog, you motherfucker? Even before Gianni fires me for getting too tilted at a video game.
Nah.
Oh my god! It's not funny, Squint. I'm being bullied. I'm also very bad on PS4.
Hey guys, what's up? Aha!
Oh my god!
Ah! Roadhog!
Oh, I'm
So
terrified.
lucky. Alright, let's do this.
I'm too used to PC, Squint. Oh my god. Well, it feels good to constantly tap it. I'm gonna fucking kill you, Reinhardt.
Eat this, Roadhog. Yeah! Nice. Alright, everybody back the fuck off. I love Brigitta's dance. It is the cutest thing ever.
Oh, it is. Look at her
Especially the
go.
little shoulder thing she does. It's great.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
Alright, here we go. Alright, Reinhardt, let's do this. Oh, okay. They're gonna come from behind us. That's right. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Shit. How did I survive that? Oh wow, that Reinhardt was not having a great time. No! Minutes 20. God, that's an eternity.
Blaze it.
Come on, Ryan. Let's do this.
No, Roadhog. I don't think you understand. It's not allowed. No, Doomfist. I don't think you understand either. That's also not allowed.
Shit, here comes Reaper. Fuck yeah. This is pretty intense.
Mm-hmm.
You missed a pretty intense match, Munich. I am now Brigitte.
Who is behind me shooting me? What's going on here?
Oh no! Damn. Uh-oh. Go, Genji. Attack! Slick him. Yeah! He got both the healers. We're good.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Yes. Oh no! Where is Roadhog? Get out of here. Whole team is right around that corner. Ah, damn. Whoa, nice, Sarah.
Thank you.
Wow, where did this happen that our team just came out of nowhere with like the angry face? We were so limp this entire game.
Yep.
Nope. Oh, shit. Ah, damn. Uh-oh. Go, Genji. Kill them all. Light him up. Fucking brutal. That was amazing. I can't believe we held it there for 6 minutes.
Oh, that was great.
I'm endorsing everyone. That was amazing. Look at you.
Oh my god, that's the first player of the game I've gotten in like a year. Squint says Squint thinks I'm a gamer god.
It wasn't even an ulti. You just fucking wasted it with your
I just was like, I was out of the fucking suit.
With the bunny blaster.
Please don't
you
die,
just did
Squint. It wasn't that funny, huh? Oh my god.
I wasn't even Brigitte for like half the map, and I got 63% kill participation.
That's fantastic.
I got a box. Yes. Hey, what kind of strudel did you get? I recently watched a episode of Binging with Babish, and he makes the apple strudel from Inglourious Bastards, and I really want to have that now because it's awesome. Apple. Does it have raisins in it? I prefer strudel without raisins. Ah, someone Sombra. Okay. I will go... Brigitte. Brigitte. Just apple. Fuck yeah, just apple. Nice.
Did you bring enough to share with the class?
I really wish there was a way that I could share food with the viewers. I like where the placement of my little Sombra graphic is, because like it kind of makes her look like she's like just, no matter what character I'm playing, she's just invading the screen. Like,
yeah,
no.
It's great.
Like it's just she's like right over the
very
portrait of the character.
Yeah, it's adorable.
It's great. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, Hanzo's moving on Widowmaker, hang on. Oh wow, Widowmaker just wasted him, that's cool. Oh fuck, better get in there. Oh shit, Bastion's up there, be careful. Damn, didn't hit him. How do I get up there as a character that I can't jump? Oh shit. Oh god. No, Moira, no! Ah. Come on, Tracer. Come on, let's do this. Come on. Seriously? Ah! How the fuck did she do that?
Very
My
bad
shield
at
was up.
controlling PS4, and Squint's just laughing at me for it.
My shield was up. How did the fuck did that happen?
I did show that all, Squint. Leave me alone. Because I pressed the wrong buttons at the wrong times.
Shut up, Squint. Go 3D print something.
Mitch just said, shut up, Squint, go 3D print something.
So, like, if you guys are having a dispute, does he, like, leave you really passive-aggressive 3D printed notes?
I don't think we've ever had a dispute. I say that very seriously, like...
No, I'm just trying to imagine, like, what that would look like. Like, you know how, like, you know how some couples leave each other passive-aggressive notes with, like, post-it notes?
I actually don't think I could fathom what an actual dispute would look like between us, because we've just never even gotten close. Like anytime one of us is upset, we end up talking it out really early, like before either of us let it get to the stage where it might like be a dispute material.
So admirable.
Thank you. But it'd be pretty funny
like,
if we left
you know what I
passive
mean, right?
aggressive
Like,
votes. Squint would roast me so hard that I
with
wouldn't be able to say
3D
anything
printed
back.
fucking letters, like.
Mitch is saying that if we ever had a
didn't
dispute,
put the
you'd
trash
3D print
out.
me
Put
a
the trash
passive aggressive letter. He's just laughing after I told him that. Now you're giving him ideas. He's probably going to send me a joke one. I'd be like, Sarah, about it video
No,
game.
it's like,
I'll be like, damn,
it's like
got me
in
there.
about 3 hours, you're gonna know what I think of that. Oh, nice, Sarah. Ah! No, Tracer, don't do it!
No, money. We'd be the sitcom couple that live next door, that we make cameo appearances, and we're like the people that you're supposed to look as a foil to how terrible the main cast of characters are.
Are you like, you know the sitcom Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place? Do you know that one with Nathan Fillion and Ryan Reynolds?
No, I don't.
Okay, go watch it. You will know
Okay.
exactly which couple you are.
Oh my god, it's funny. Squint just said, doesn't that mean we're usually the people that have our lives ruined by the main characters?
Exactly.
And I just
Yeah,
realized
yeah.
that that's absolutely true. Now I'm not really sure if I want to be in a sitcom anymore.
No, it's amazing. You really should watch Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. It'll be very clear which
I
couple
will.
you are.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah. Like it's a story about this dude who's like a doctor, and he lives with his friend, but then this chick comes to live with them, and like one of the friend, like the doctor friend, like Ryan Reynolds, he's like he like really likes her, but the other friend fucking hates her. Like,
Oh my god.
and so it will be very, but there's other characters in it, and you will become very
Yeah,
clear
yeah.
which one you are.
Yeah. Speaking of sitcoms, Mitch, have you watched It's Always Sunny?
Yes, I have. It's pretty
Oh
good.
my god.
I like it a lot. It gets a bit trying for me because I don't like how pessimistic they all are.
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
but no, I like it very much. But I find
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is more my thing.
Yeah, no, we've been we started watching Always Sunny because Squint watched a bit of it with a friend and he thought it was fucking hysterical, so we've been watching it since. And like we've been kind of on and off at this point. We don't actually have any new episodes. We've watched a couple, like 4 seasons or 5 seasons or something.
Nice.
So until we acquire new episodes, we've just been like, oh, let's watch something else. And because we have Netflix, we were just like, let's try Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And so that's been like our
How
thing
good
of
is
choice.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine? It's so good.
It's great.
Like it's like. Like,
Yeah, it's really funny
so
because every time we watch
overhyped,
it, we just
Brooklyn
see more
Nine-Nine.
people.
Like it's like overrated,
Yeah.
but it's like totally worth it. Like
It's just good fun. Like it's
Yeah.
good pure fun. Like we see so many actors that are also from Always Sunny in Brooklyn.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
really
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Like a weird multiverse. It's good. It's good though. It's just generally like funny, entertaining media that doesn't make you feel bad. It's just nice if you want something more positive, which has been refreshing. But we're both very pessimistic, so I think we enjoy just how terrible Always Sunny is because
Yeah,
it's
like,
just
I
terrible
watched
people being
I watched
terrible.
a bitch compilation the other day of like someone on YouTube just calling that chick a bitch. It was really funny. So like, bitch, god damn it.
I just like how some of the characters cross over. Like Charlie's uncle from fucking Always Sunny is this really seedy. It's very clear that he's a very uncomfortable guy. But he plays a
Yeah.
lawyer in Always Sunny. Well, I think he's a terrible lawyer. I don't even know if he actually has like a degree. And then he just appeared in the episode of 9-9 that we watched last night.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like he was a lawyer in that one as well. He was a criminal attorney lawyer. It was like, holy shit, it's Charlie's uncle. It was great. So yeah, we've been having a good time.
He's that guy with like the big balding head, right? He's the.
I think so. Yeah. I actually no. He appeared just briefly. It was
Oh, okay.
It was when Peralta arrested someone way too early, and he made everyone stay.
Oh
over the
yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's the guy that they have, the accused lawyer that pops in. That's like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
put a lawsuit onto this. Like that's Charlie's uncle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Except he's a completely different character, not nearly as uncomfortable / potentially pedophilic, and it's fantastic. But it's just funny seeing people play such kind of typecasted characters like that. Like he's a lawyer in Always Sunny, but he's a lawyer in this, but a completely different lawyer, and it's just like, oh man, it's great.
Damn it.
Which one's Artemis? Oh my god, Artemis, of course! Okay, so you know, in one episode where the secretary brought in her friend that's a psychic?
Oh yeah.
That's Artemis from Always Sunny,
Oh
and
yeah.
she's basically the same fucking character in both shows, and that's the funniest part
Are,
about
are
it.
they
'Cause
are they
Artemis
actually in the
is
same
just fucking
universe?
hilarious.
Money? Because I know Brooklyn Nine-Nine and New Girl, and the New Girl is in the same universe. I know
Yeah, also
that's
the,
definitely a thing.
Yeah, yeah. I think as well, like the waitress from Always Sunny, and she played shit. What's the name of the person that does the autopsies?
The ME.
Yeah, like she played the
yeah.
weird autopsy lady that was into dead bodies.
Oh,
in
she's
Brooklyn
so
Nine-Nine. Same actor. Fucking fantastic.
Shit.
I love the overlap though. It's great.
Get out of here.
Coroner, thank you.
Coroner, there you go.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Always Sunny are in the same universe. Maybe they're just alternate versions. Maybe they're
Yeah.
each like different versions.
Like
It's
I
the
know
same
for
world,
sure
but, like, it's just two
the
very
New
different
Girl
timelines.
is.
Yeah.
I know for
I
sure
feel like
they're
they're
the same.
very different timelines. Like one's where the world went to absolute shit, which is Always Sunny, and the other is where everything's kind of okay. But it's almost like the characters switch. Like, you know, the waitress is like a pretty average, chill person that's just really tired of Charlie always hitting on her. And in like fucking... Actually, no, actually... Remind me, what am I missing? What do you want to correct me on? Yeah, you're right, she's a bit of a dickhead, isn't she? Never mind, she's a bit of a dickhead, but then she just gets into really weird sex in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's kinda like,
really weird sex.
I mean, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
She's
like, it's the dead guy
really into
sex,
dead-
right?
Yeah, it's
She's
the
like
dead guy
into
sex.
dead bodies, yeah.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah. Oh, do we win?
And it's
Fuck
like,
yeah.
and the entire subtext is that she's potentially even doing stuff with dead bodies because she works with them all day. So you didn't hear that from me.
Fucking
Yeah,
Bastion.
Sunny is the darkest timeline and 9-9 is the brightest timeline. Exactly. I think I enjoy how completely different they are in tone of joke as well.
Yeah.
Always Sunny is definitely not something I'd recommend to everyone, but
Always
you know,
Sunny is
it is still
seriously dry.
hilarious.
Like it's dry as fuck.
it's extremely
Like,
dry.
and,
Is that a hate crime?
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a bit slapstick and still pretty dry, but like it's
Yeah, but like it uses jokes differently, I feel like, and I kind of like the whole Simpsons-esque thing where it's like the main character, i.e. the Homer of the show, you know, always gets what's coming and he learns a lesson in the end.
yeah.
And or like he solves the problem in a way that's kind of like, well, that wasn't really great, but you still did it anyway, and you still got something valuable out of it.
Yeah.
Like, and I kind of enjoy how silly it is. It, you know, and kind of how it can be. It's allowed to be a bit absurd at times, which is really fun.
Oh, I got a box that I can open. Fuck yeah.
What, does Brooklyn have good episode names?
Brooklyn has pretty good episode names.
Sunny has great episode names.
Oh, I got an emote for Reinhardt. Oh my god, that's the best emote ever. Alright, hang on. Let's do that. Huh. Have you watched Final Space yet, Sarah?
We've actually started watching a bit of Final Space
Fucking
together.
love Final Space.
It's like, I find like, I mean, I know Rick and Morty's a huge meme and everyone's been comparing them. I think I enjoy the more pessimistic humor of Rick and Morty. But that's just me.
Yeah.
But I don't like the way that like the fandom has reacted to it, if that makes sense.
It's
Like,
completely different. Like
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I like
Rick and
a lot of
Morty
elements
fans
of
are like
Final
the worst
Space.
people, though.
They
Like,
are
you know
actually
that,
the
right?
worst people.
Like,
That's why I don't tell people I like Rick and Morty. I haven't watched
Yeah.
all of it, but like I hate the way that the people have interpreted the work.
Yeah.
And I think Justin Roiland also hates the way that the people have interpreted the work too.
Yeah.
But I really like Rick and Morty, and I like how pessimistic it is, and I like a lot of the elements that it talks about. And I think there's a few moments watching the show with friends that really like, and the way when we talked about the episodes that really have stuck with me. So I think I've got this weird kind of nostalgia attached to it, because like when I watched it with some friends in Melbourne ages ago, like when I came over for a holiday, and like I had a chat with someone, I'm not going to mention who, and like it was kind of like a really beautiful moment of just like them opening up to me about their experiences based on the episode that we just watched. It was really like heavy. It was kind of nice to see the episode speak to them like that, and then people come and just fucking ruin it with Pickle Rick jokes when it's just like, for fuck's sake. I'm sure it was funny in the episode, but like when you start getting weird vagina tattoos with a pickle coming out of it, that's when it's kind of like, we have to stop now. Yes, that is a thing that exists. I've seen it. I would like to unsee it. You heard me, Squint. That's the thing that someone got tattooed on their body. I'd like to unsee it, but I can't. Oh my god. We were in an arcade the other day because we had time to kill, and we realized that they had Pokemon cards, and we wanted Pokemon cards. And I found a machine that beat the system. Look, I'm not... It wasn't that much money, Squint, shut up. Oh, you're right. Maybe we did spend that much money on Pokemon cards, but you know what? We had a good time, that's what matters. But they had fucking Pickle Rick plushes at this arcade, and we were just looking at them with like soulless, dead eyes, just like, why does this exist? Anyway, we got Pokemon cards, and it was great. Oh, apparently I don't have a big science brain, so I just don't understand the high quality humor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But like, I find
yeah,
it
apparently because I don't know
interesting
what a
that, like...
neutrino is, I can't understand Rick and Morty.
Yeah. I find the show interesting because, like, its humor, the hits that seem to be the repeated hits aren't actually that funny. It's everything else in between them is what's funny for me about the show, if that makes sense. Like, all the memes that people repeat, I don't find funny. I find them padding to the actual good jokes in the show, and I find that really fascinating. Like, the things that become popularized are actually not, like, that good. Yeah, Squint just said the more popularized things are easier to digest, and I get that, but like, I think that's why it's kind of like I enjoy the show, but for everything that everyone else doesn't like about it, I guess, or that doesn't find that entertaining. I don't know, it's weird. But Final Space, I've been liking it, but it hasn't. There's been some elements about it that that I don't really find really hit me as like great as much. But I do really enjoy a lot of elements.
How much have you seen?
Oh, we've seen a shit. What was the last thing that happened? I think the last episode I remember. Lil Carter escaped, and then he found out that like it was all just a
oh
ruse.
yeah, okay. So you made it pretty far in. Like, it's not like
you made it pretty far in. Yeah. I kind of like how it has like some really kind of genuinely heart-wrenching moments, like with the caterpillar and his dad. Like that really like struck me. Because it's kind of funny and it's kind of weird, but like at the same time, like his dad was the one that said its name's Mooncake. Like, and those kind of moments were really sweet. And the flashbacks with being in like completely white space, I thought was really beautiful, and just that kind of a story and the whole please don't make me see this, and a guy that's constantly kind of running away from, you know, his trauma and not kind of turning into like a, oh, I'm so edgy, but him trying to be a happier person to avoid kind of seeping back into, I guess, to the depression of what happened to him in the past. I thought that was really nice and kind of refreshing. Because it's like, I liked that element of his character a lot compared to other media where it's just kind of like, oh, I'm so edgy because my dad left me. It's kind of like, you know, he had a beautiful, positive relationship, you know, and everything was okay, but a tragic thing happened instead. But it didn't define him. It's an element of him that's important, and you can see that when the trauma comes back, like, it's not all that the character is.
Yeah.
Which I was really enjoying as much as it, but it also made it genuinely very sad when you saw what happened to him, which I really enjoyed too. Like, I felt so much for that character, which is not something I can say too often when I watch media like that, because usually it's kind of ham-fisted. But I really felt for Gary a lot the more the flashbacks came, and just him standing in front of a fucking giant supernova star was just like, oh my god, beautifully animated. I cry.
Also, like, based on the animated short that inspired it, you didn't really understand what it was. Like, because the whole countdown timer, like at the whoa, okay, that was brutal.
I really enjoyed the short that was like, I guess, the pitch for it, and the humor like in that was great. I love Avocado as well. He's fantastic.
The cookies will be done in 5 minutes. It's
oh
like
my god. Oh my god. It makes so much sense now. I like the idea of like cookies being the one thing that he really just likes, and him kind of constantly like hankering for that kind of reward. I thought that was
Yeah.
great. Like, it's kind of nice because it allows for childishness within a mature medium all the same, or a show that is mature. And it's like, that's kind of how you do childish elements in a mature show, right? You take
I
things
actually
that...
don't. I
Okay,
think
Squid
everybody's
agrees,
like,
this is
oh,
agrees.
it's one of those things where it's like, oh, it might be for adults, or it might be for children as well. I actually think it doesn't really
It's
walk
not for
that line
children.
very well. Like, I don't think it... You know how some things are like, oh, it's for both. I actually don't
It's not for
think
both.
it's for both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I agree with Squint. He just said that it's too immature at times. I do agree that
It
has
is,
been
yeah.
off-putting for me about the show, and because it has blood and gore in it, it's mature. You cannot give that to children. That is not a children's show. It's
Yeah.
made by adults for adults, but for a immature adult audience, and I don't really enjoy that. And I think if it was a little bit more mature, I'd enjoy it more, which is the big off-putting factor for me. But otherwise, I enjoy elements like if you just take just him constantly wanting to get cookies. That's something I can relate to. Boy,
Yeah.
I do love me some good cookies too. And it's like stuff like that I enjoy about his character. But I find him too immature to be relatable enough to really... That's why I really connected with scenes where he was remembering what happened to his dad, because they felt well done and maturely done in a way that made me really feel for this character and what he went through, I guess. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Speaking of TED Talks,
But yeah.
I may or may not have emailed someone about that TED Talk thing. Just saying.
Yeah, I do agree, Moody. Like, you know, when a big group of people come together, it kind of it can ruin things. But I think what matters is that you still enjoy the media despite that, and you do it in your own bubble, and you surround yourself with people, a small group of friends that also enjoy it, that you can be free around, you can talk to. Like, I have some, going back to Sonic, because why not, I have some really good friends that love Sonic as much as I do, and we all love similar elements about Sonic. And, you know, we just enjoy it amongst ourselves. Like, detracting from the awful, ugly fandom and all the weird bullshit. We just enjoy our media and we talk about it amongst ourselves, and that's enough, you know?
I think the majority of fans actually don't give a fuck about the whole meta story about how it's made and like shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
like, fuck is that health pack? Here it is. Okay, cool.
I kind of like how Final Space doesn't feel like it needs to be too deep. Like, obviously you've got
Exactly,
the underlying
yeah,
subplot,
right?
but like it doesn't kind of overham itself up. Obviously, it's a guy wants to stop himself from dying so he can be immortal, and you obviously know that Final Space seems like this weird kind of sense of like, you know, alternate reality, or like it's going to be bad for a lot of people, but people are caught up in this idea that, oh no, but it's going to be okay in the end, you know, it's going to be okay in the end, and like that's a compelling story, and it doesn't need to be any deeper than that. Guy is trying to stop himself from dying, is trying to achieve a new plane of existence. Like, that's it, you know, and it's cool, and I like it, and that's kind of all it needs to be. Oh my god, Squint's making a reference to Mr. Robot, which is also taking a similar storyline, which is a very, very good show if you haven't seen it. It's very heavy at times. It's a really fucking good show. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Brilliant writing. Brigadier, I swear to God.
Enemy turret's not gonna bother us this.
No! But I think at the end of the day, as long as you enjoy media detracted from big groups of fans, it doesn't matter.
I actually think that fandom is good. Like, I actually don't think that the majority of people that make up a fandom are bad. It's just the loudest ones tend to mistake passion for aggressiveness, which is what I think is the problem. Most fans, like the 99% of people that like a show, don't comment on Facebook and Tumblr and Twitter, and they don't keep up with the controversies of post-production and pre-production and whatever, or the political views of the show. I think most fans don't cosplay, they don't go to conventions, they don't...
I mean,
they don't do any of that.
If we take an individual person and we look at all the things that they say they
Yeah.
enjoy, and you look at how much merch they own, whether they've cosplayed, it's kind of like, well, they probably only picked one or two things out of that list. And even the people that are super passionate, they probably, like, I've noticed that people that cosplay from, like, heaps of different shows, they watch, like, 3 times the shows that I do. They get into 3 times the content that I do passionately, so it's kind of like, it's all kind of relative to that as well. I think at the end of the day, even if, you know, just enjoy media and, you know, just enjoy media. If someone ruins it for you, say, all right, well then I'm just not going to look at what you have to say about it. You know, if someone's, you know, if like I proudly say I love Sonic the Hedgehog, even if people laugh at me and go really, and if they judge me for just saying I like Sonic the Hedgehog, they're not people I want to have anything to do
you're not
with.
the kind of fan I'm talking about, Sarah.
Yeah,
the person
I know, but
doesn't
like that's
even
like
like
if people
the fan I'm talking
judge me
about,
and think I'm that kind of fan based off what I like, then I don't want to know. I don't want to have any contact with them because like, they're
like,
too judgmental.
What I'm saying is, the majority of people don't care. Like, they don't even know they're a fan. Like, they don't really even call themselves that. They like the show. Like, they
watch
they don't even, like, they don't know what Tumblr is. They don't know, fuck. They don't know what, like, they don't know what a Metacritic score is for a video game. They don't know.
Sure. They just enjoy media.
They don't know about loot boxes and why they're bad. They don't know about, and they don't, and frankly, they don't care. Like, that's the majority of people. Like,
absolutely, I agree.
So, like, don't worry when you see outrage and negative fan reaction to stuff. That's not the majority. The majority is a very silent collection of people that are the majority that don't, that just watch the show for the show.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So I wouldn't let that concern you. Like,
I certainly
which is
don't.
what a lot of people seem to do with their time on the internet.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I think you should just be allowed to enjoy media, however that is. And, you know, if someone is quote-unquote kind of ruining it for you, then just block yourself from seeing that content that ruins it for you, because that's not worth your time, you know? Which is why I quit Tumblr, effectively, which is why I barely browse that website nowadays, because I'm tired.
You actually quit Tumblr? Like, you're out? Like...
Well, not really. I still use the website, but the number of keywords that I have used a blacklisting app to block, so that I only see memes these days, and, like, art from my friends. And even then, I barely browse that website, and when I do, I skim by so much bullcrap that I don't want to see. I just pay it no mind anymore because I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Don't have time for that. And I'm trying to eventually get to the point where I'm just not browsing the website at all. Like, and I'm getting closer and closer to the point where I'm just not even, I mean, I'll post something on my personal account, but I just won't browse. Because I don't want to see negativity anymore. I don't want to see reasons why this thing is bad, because I'm a fucking adult and I can make up my own choices, and I feel like I have enough
Xander,
of a
I never
moral
said anything
complex.
about ignoring harassment. That's not what I said with that statement. You have completely misunderstood me. What I'm saying is that the overly negative people and the overly passionate people do not make up the majority. That's what I'm saying. I did not say anything about ignoring the loud ones. Okay? That's not what I said. Okay? And we can go clip it out if you want. I didn't say anything about ignoring harassment. Harassment should definitely be addressed and called out.
Yeah. And harassment is completely
Xander, that is not what I said. Go back and clip it out. If I said ignore harassment, then that's, you know, that's on me. I made a mistake. But I'm pretty sure I didn't say anything like that just then. So, that's not what I said. I mentioned earlier ways I deal with harassment. That is not the same as telling someone to ignore harassment.
And I think if people are harassing creators,
you really need to stop reading into my words like that. Yeah. That's a little frustrating. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, like we're not saying you know, you should just ignore people harassing creators for no good reason, because that's not fair on creators. We're just saying if someone is constantly complaining because they don't like a show for valid reasons, you shouldn't have to listen and watch that. If people are constantly going, you know, this game sucks, and they're constantly ruining your enjoyment or purposely trying to tell you why it sucks because they don't like it and they're angry that you enjoy it, that's when you should go, I don't have to listen to this, and move on. Harassment is different. That's someone voicing their opinion and trying to upset others, like, you know, or just trying to be a bit of a downer, I guess, in the situation. But harassment is a different case. Like, for me, I distanced myself from Tumblr because I was tired of seeing negativity and people constantly trying to find reasons to hate on certain media.
Junkrat just fell off the edge. Hilarious.
Oh my god, Junkrat, you idiot. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I think I just got tired of people meta-analyzing content
Yeah,
shows that I just
essentially,
wanted to
yeah,
watch
that's
for the fun of it.
that is
Like,
essentially
that's what I'm talking
yeah,
about. That's what
that's
I'm talking about.
perfect
Like,
way of putting it, Sarah.
yeah, I got tired of people
Meta-analyzing.
reading way too
Yeah.
far into content. I just wanted to enjoy it and have fun watching
Yeah.
stuff, and it just got, or like have fun playing games. It just got tiresome. Having people constantly go, you know, oh, or like especially with Steven Universe was a good example. People being like, oh, what about this is going to happen? And I was like, that's unrealistic. They wouldn't do it. And lo and behold, they never did. I got tired of people constantly like, I don't know, I didn't want to see that kind of stuff anymore, so I just stopped browsing the website. Bam. And I just stopped watching the show because I realized I didn't really enjoy it, but that's another case entirely.
You stopped watching Steven Universe? I was gonna start watching it. Looks
you
good.
should start. I think you'll
Okay,
enjoy it.
here's what I watched the other night. All right, I watched the fucking My Little Pony movie.
I've heard it's really, really good. I
Okay,
wanna
okay,
watch
let me.
it.
I have words about it. Okay, so
Yeah, what are your words?
okay, so I watched it because I found out that Zoe Saldana is in it, and I
Oh.
love Zoe Saldana. She's like my
Yeah.
hero. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was watching
Yeah.
it. Half an hour in, no Zoe Saldana, so I stopped.
Oh,
So,
no!
but that being said, that half an hour was very impressive on a technical level. I'm not sure that I like the story. There's a lot of things that I didn't like about what happened in the beginning that like
Yeah.
annoyed me. Like for example, they have to like it gets very shonen anime at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
like this person of course comes and invades the kingdom and of course you have 3 god figures essentially that are there and they can apparently do nothing. Like
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
found.
the-
Like, I mean,
yeah.
I watched a bit of the show ages
Yeah.
back because I was curious, and I have
Yeah.
to say, of what I did watch of My Little Pony, I did enjoy it. Like, it's not a bad show.
yeah,
And
like
I kinda
so
wanna go watch more of it as, like, background
but like
noise.
from a technical perspective, holy shit, that show is fantastic. Like that
Oh,
that
yeah, it's
movie.
brilliant,
I don't
yeah,
know
it's
if the
wonderfully
show's like
animated.
this. I haven't actually watched much of the show. So
Show,
the
it's a bit more generic, but
but
like
if
there's some
Yeah.
points where it's extremely well technically done.
The opening sequence where it shows like these 3 flying ponies and they come down from
Yeah.
they do like they do this like aerial kind of show and it is fucking awesome. Like it looks fantastic. It's very very
Yeah.
good. Like
Yeah.
it's there's nothing can be faulted on a technical level. It's fantastic. The voice
Yeah.
acting is super tight. Whoever voices the pink pony has some heavy lifting to do, like in regards to like exposition and shit. And I think
Yeah.
who voices the pink pony? I can't remember. I
Is
used
it
to
Pinkie
know.
Pie?
Pinkie
Pink
Pie.
Pony,
There you
or-
go.
Yeah, I really don't like
yeah.
Pinkie Pie. Gonna put it out there. Really don't
Yeah,
like Pinkie
but
Pie.
the voice actress that brings her to life has to do some fucking heavy lifting in the beginning of
yeah.
that thing, and
Oh,
it's brilliant.
I
Like,
will
so-
say, like Money just mentioned,
Yeah.
our friend Stabby did enjoy the show for a while. I don't think she's watched all of it. But I think she watched the
Yeah.
movie, and I think I did see she did some art about like what she wanted to have happen, and was frustrated that the god figures like are basically just
They're like
useless.
okay,
Like,
they've
why are
got
they
the
even here?
3 princesses essentially are really powerful, right? Like they have
Yeah,
like
well,
they
they're supposed
control
to be.
like you're
They're
told
supposed to
told
be.
very early that like they are so powerful and like Twilight
Yeah.
needs their help to make like you're told very at the beginning that they have the power to like move celestial bodies, and then when the kingdom is like attacked and like essentially like war is declared on their kingdom, they don't do anything. It's like they are
Yeah,
taken off the
yeah.
board very quickly, which I do understand why. Like
Yeah.
like it does.
But it does kind of feel a bit of a joke. Like, you know, if you build up
Yeah,
a
yeah.
character to be all this, then you tear it down, and that's kind of like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
whatever.
does.
It's kind of like,
It does seem like you could have done a little bit more to stop your people from being murdered, essentially, almost.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like watch. Essentially, it's like the tanks marching on your front door, and you didn't really
Yeah.
do much. So that,
Yeah.
but like the whole. On a technical level, fantastic. It looks brilliant. I don't know if
Yeah.
the show looks like that. It could be movie money.
I think it's
the reason
movie
why
money
it
that
looks
made
like
it
that.
look that good. I've seen
Yeah.
some. I've
Like
seen
it's
some
not
visuals
just
from it, and it
motion
looks
tweening
particularly
anymore.
good.
Like it's not like
Yeah. No, I've seen some gifs of it, and it looks particularly good compared to
Yeah,
what I
so
saw
if-
of the
if-
show. So I think
so-
that's more movie money. They
so
had more
as-
money to
as a
pump
kid's
into like a
cartoon-
2-hour thing.
like if everybody's like, oh, 2D animation is like dead. No, it's not. That was 2D animation granted, it was Flash, so I don't know whether you
Flash
count
is
it.
pretty powerful.
Yeah, but like it was. I don't know if it's still Flash, by the way. I don't know if they still use
I
it.
believe
I know
it
the
is.
initial episodes when they were Flash.
I think
but,
it is. Yeah.
But it's like way beyond like the motion tweening and everything
Oh,
that it
yeah,
used to
for
be.
sure.
Like you could tell,
Yeah.
like in like those first episodes, that like there's a lot of motion tweening happening. There's a lot of like filling in the blanks, like in the animation with different scripts. Like you could kind of see it happening, and there's a lot of shortcuts being taken. But like this is like
yeah, I mean,
on a technical level,
yeah.
very very good. Liked it a lot.
They had to pump out episodes though, so I don't blame them too much.
Like, and
'cause I've seen it in
also
plenty of other things.
I then that same night, the night I got sick actually is when maybe ponies made me sick, but like the night I got sick, I also watched this Batman animated thing, which is I like DC animated stuff. Ooh, I like Wakfu a lot. Yeah, I like Wakfu a lot.
But Wakfu, like, you have to also take into consideration
Yeah.
how much of a budget did Wakfu have compared to My Little Pony. We just don't know until we see those
we'll never
figures.
know.
You know, how many people in a team were there? You know, like, because Wakfu potentially had better resources in the beginning than My Little Pony did. Obviously, My Little Pony, with its abundant success, it got to the point where it obviously had more money coming in, so they could pump more into like animation quality and team and stuff. But Wakfu might have had a stronger budget to start with that kicked them off, or maybe they just had a more passionate team that wanted to make something stand out. We just don't know. But it is a great example, but non-comparatively, it's a beautiful example of the power of Flash if you know how to use it right.
There's apparently season 3 on Netflix, Wakfu, which I haven't seen.
I need to, I need to
wanna
watch it.
Yeah.
It's on my list. I'm just lazy.
I like Wakfu's character designs very much. There was another movie that came out in that universe. I can't remember what it was called, but there's a scene where like one of the main characters gets absolutely obliterated drunk, and it might be one of the funniest things ever.
Yeah.
Like it.
Oh, should I have a loot box?
Oh, you do? Nice.
Yeah, Squint's pointing at it vigorously because he wants to see what's in the box. What's in the box? Oh my god, I got a purple. It's a
Hey.
Bastion. I like it. It's the one where he's just in a fucking turret mode and he's just shooting and it's really fucking boring and I feel robbed.
It's definitely not the first half an hour of My Little Pony quality. What else have I watched recently?
Yeah, what have you watched recently?
Haven't been watching any anime. I should really watch some anime.
You know what I've been watching recently?
Oh,
Do you
okay.
remember Tom Scar from high school?
Oh, I love Tom Sky. Is
Did
he
the
still making
Ascuff
shit?
movies?
Is he still
Yeah,
making
it's-
shit?
It's really interesting because I went back and I revisited him recently, and I haven't actually looked on his main channel because I quite like his B-roll content personally because it feels I like how kind of honest and I always enjoyed his big day out videos where he'd go out with his friends and they'd film really shitty mini skits and stuff. He's still making skits. They're still really funny. I've seen a couple of them. They're really good, but he's changed a lot himself. I was quite shocked to see, but like I think he's still he's doing well still. Like he's got his own little company. He's still doing animation stuff. He's trying to make his own series actually. It just got kickstarted, I think. He's still doing skits and stuff. But like a lot is very different with his life. But like I think he's in some ways he's kind of in a better place. In some ways he's not. But it's just interesting to see how like someone that you felt like you knew just through his videos and just to see how much he's changed. And like he does a lot of reflective videos. Like he'll look back at his older videos and talk about them.
Do you know the animator Domix? Do you know him?
No, I don't.
Okay, he's like another like ASDF kind of same kind of structure but different tone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I do need to watch Big O. I'm gonna get around to that.
Is it an anime?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I think if you enjoyed Tom Scar's skits, he's still very funny. I watched one the other day that was 17 Ways to Break Up with Your Girlfriend, and it was absolutely fantastic. It was classic Tom Scar humor. It was very fast. It was very straight to the point. It was very funny.
Have you? Speaking of 7 ways to break up with your girlfriend, have you seen that?
17 ways.
17 ways. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for that Taika Waititi movie? The Breaker Uppers.
Oh, I've heard of it.
It's essentially these two chicks, right? These two New Zealand chicks, and they run this business where like if you having trouble, like if you want to break up with your significant other, but you like don't have the balls to do it, they'll come and like sabotage your relationship for you. Like
Oh
they'll
my
come and
God.
like for
That's
example this one gay dude wants to break up with his boyfriend because like since gay marriage got legalized he wants to get married, and this gay
Aw.
dude doesn't want to get married.
Oh
And
my
so
God.
he's like, and he's sitting in the office and he's like just because we can get married doesn't mean we should. And then he ends it with, I voted against it. Like it's like,
Oh my
it's so
God.
funny. Like and then like they do this other shit where like they go to this police station and there's a whole incident there, and like and of course it's like set in New Zealand, so like the New Zealand accent is just so funny.
Have you?
Like, laid
yeah,
on top of
oh,
everything.
I love it, but like
Yeah.
it's. I mean, but I feel the same about like people that watch movies set in Australia that are authentic. We just probably sound absolutely hysterical to them.
Yeah, like, I just think the
Like-
New Zealand accent is so awesome.
I
Like,
think it is
like,
too.
I
have you seen? Have
yeah.
you seen the Wilder People or whatever it
Yes,
is?
yes.
My
Yeah.
parents forced me to watch that, and I was so glad they did because it was my first
No.
example of Taiki Waititi's films I'd ever seen, and
Yeah.
it was fucking hilarious. Absolutely, Sam Neill's great in it.
Yeah.
The humor is some of the best that I've ever seen. That takes a kind of a serious setting, but like plays with it in a kind of semi-funny way.
It's like
Oh
my
my God.
favorite joke in it is like when he first goes to the house and like the mom character, I forgot the mom's character's name, but it's like, are you
Yeah.
hungry? And she goes, of course you are, look at you. It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's so funny.
It's just like she comes off as kind of being like a bit inappropriate, but you can tell she's
Yeah.
so genuine and it's
Yeah.
so sweet. And even just stuff, just like just stealing stuff, breaking stuff, graffitiing
yeah.
stuff,
Yeah,
like just
yeah,
like, whole
he's
thing,
like-
just like no child left behind, no child
Yeah,
left
it's
behind.
just so
Just I loved the child services officer. She was so fucking funny, and she just got funnier as the movie progressed, which was the best part. Like,
yeah,
as
like
more, as you
the
found out
watching
more and more
her
about
go
the situation.
insane. It's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh, just the police officer that she's with as well.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
like,
just
you're-
so good.
like you're not a real cop. I'm a real cop. It's like,
Oh my God, I love it. And the accents made it even
Yeah.
better too. It's just, oh my God, love it.
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh, so fucking good. I think it was really surreal watching it as well, having them like wander around in like the bush and stuff, which is kind of similar to Australia, like much more kind of, I guess, rainforesty looking and stuff. But like me being like, I was constantly stressed. I was just like, aren't you gonna get bitten by a snake or a spider or some shit? And I remember they're in New Zealand. They got like nothing
yeah,
to
no
worry about.
snakes, no. Well, there's
And I was
no
just kinda like,
snakes
oh,
in New
shit.
Zealand, right? There's no
Yeah.
snakes, and
No severely dangerous spiders.
yeah.
Or scorpions or shit like that. It's kiwis.
Kiwis.
Kiwis. And apparently these really intelligent parrots that like to fuck around with people. But that is a great movie. If you guys in the chat want a really fun and pure and wholesome movie to watch that's just genuinely hilarious,
I remember
where
watching
the wilder
it.
people are or whatever it is.
I remember watching it on the way to PAX the first time I went, and I was
Nice.
laughing on the plane, like out loud. Like
Oh my god.
it was like
yeah.
1 a.m. in the morning, and I was laughing
Oh.
so I felt terrible. I was just like,
Yep.
the whole plane must have hated me, but I was laughing so hard.
It's that good. It's that good. No, that's one of the big parrots. Okay, so that was the kakapo that tried to mate with that guy's head, and that's a huge flightless parrot. There's New Zealand. They're pretty funny, but the parrots I'm talking about are like average-sized parrots. Apparently, they're extremely intelligent, and they like to fuck around with tourists because they know that they're also endangered, and they kind of, it's almost like they know it. They're like, no one's gonna fucking do anything about us. We're endangered. Like they
Also,
like to pull
like
off the
you
hubcaps
kind
on
of,
people's
if you
cars.
see a picture of this thing and see any footage of it, you totally know why it's endangered. Like it's so
Yeah.
killable. Like
Yeah,
like,
the kakapo. Yeah.
it's like this
It's-
dumb flightless dopey
Giant
bird.
fucking fat parrot.
Yeah,
like,
fat parrot
it's
that doesn't
adorable,
fly,
though. It's
and it makes this
adorable. They're
noise, which
so
makes it
cute.
very easy to locate.
Yeah, they're so cute.
That's incredibly cute, but incredibly killable. Like,
Yeah. But same with these other parrots, these really intelligent ones. They were also like I think hunted for a while. I think because they were so smart and they pissed off people, then they stopped and they realized that they were endangered. But they like to pull off the hubcaps on people's cars. And some friends of ours recently went on a trip to New Zealand, and they parked their car to go out and have a look at something. And when they came back, they were like surrounded by parrots. Like their car was just surrounded by these fucking parrots. and like I think they were going to like they were wandering around or something, and one of them was like trying to get in the car, and this parrot was just behind him, and like it was just kind of like following him around. It would just like stop every time he turned around to have a look at it. Like they're very cheeky. Like, and when you're not looking, they'll just start ripping stuff off your car. They work together as well to collectively pull stuff off your car, just to be a nuisance. They sound absolutely hysterical. I think they like pulling off people's shoelaces as well. Just stuff like that. They'll just try and ruin your day. And then they'll look at you like, I'm
They
in
sound like a
danger, you
mini
can't do
Stitch
shit.
from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, they didn't want to move the car because they were worried that they might run over the parrots and create insurance fraud.
oh, no. The parrot will never get run over by a car. Oh, the kakapo might,
These
though.
ones would.
Yeah.
These ones would.
Yeah.
These ones would like, just you know, like lightly tap the car and then fall over and be like, that's it.
Insurance
pay for my
fraud. You owe the
insurance.
parrot $1 million now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're endangered too, so it's 2 million.
2 million. Oh shit. No. Don't destroy my thing. Fuck. Man, this continuous assault, and they still have not actually captured any of it.
That means
Oh,
we're doing
here we
well.
go. It's about to change. Oh shit. Oh wow, we fought them off. Nice. That Widowmaker is putting in the work.
Thank you.
Wait, it's a parrot that tried to mate with a guy's neck. Hang on, I just noticed that comment. I know you addressed it
That was
earlier,
a
but did that
Kakapo.
happen?
That
Wait.
Yeah, that was.
yeah.
It happened to Stephen Fry and his cameraman, I think. or something like
Ah,
that.
Stephen Fry.
Like a Kakapo just
He's
jumped on this
funny.
guy and was just like, you know, bouncing around on his neck. Yeah, we've seen quite a lot of Concords. At least I'm pretty sure Mitch has. feel
Very
like-
little, very little.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a bunch of their music videos.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's at least heard or seen
Yeah.
one like Flight of the Concord song.
Zarya, what are you doing down there, babe?
No one can hide from my sight.
30 seconds remaining. Slowly they realize that failure is all. Incoming! I cast this forth.
Oh shit! Oh no! Fuck! That was a good push. No, May. That was brutal. Ah. Uh-oh. Oh my god, Oh, they're all still here. Ah, damn. Oh no. Our Widowmaker is saving us, by the way. Holy crap. That was so good.
Whoa.
I think you can work with animals and kids. Yeah, the Widowmaker totally deserves that. I am voting for her.
I think it just takes a
was
certain
putting them away.
temperament to work
I
with
think
animal and/or kids. Like I know some
Animal
people
you
that
can work
fucking
with if
love
you trained it
working with-
yourself.
Yeah. No, I know some people that absolutely love working with kids. Like they really do love working with kids, and it's like if you're the kind of person that loves kids and you love working with kids, then that's absolutely fair. Squint is not one of those people, as he's demonstrating to me right now. But like, you know, if that's your temperament, then like that's fantastic. More of those people should, you know, be getting into jobs as, you know, instead of teachers that fucking hate children, which I think I had many of them when I was in primary school.
Which bird was loud? The one on my mic or the one in the video?
No, the one in the video.
Oh, yeah.
Bird of Heaven.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Alright, so essentially what we need to do is just give Widowmaker room to move, and then we'll win.
Yep.
And I can do that by playing Brigitte's.
I will prove myself.
Cool, we can check out that loud bird later.
The bird, yes, I see. Nice, I'll check that out later.
Last minute check. Everyone squared away? Hello.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
We can do it together. Thanks.
Would you call How did they destroy all these machines in the time that I've been waiting?
But I will see them done.
No thing in the mailbox? Maybe it'll come tomorrow.
So I'm pissed off at Australian customs.
Really? What happened?
Yeah. So I ordered a torch online, like a flashlight. Like,
Yeah.
And they denied it at customs.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Any explanation? Lovely.
No explanation. It's just like, nah, didn't like it, sent it away.
Really? Did you
So-
get your money back?
I did get my money back at least, but fucking I wanted it.
Yeah. The fuck?
Like I wanted the
That's
thing
so
more
weird.
than the money.
Why the hell? That's so weird. Like a torch of all things.
It's a torch. Like it's a
How the hell? What are you gonna fucking do? Clobber someone with it?
it's the size of like a piece of PVC pipe. Like it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like a giant torch. It's not like a giant comedic torch that I probably
Yeah.
would buy.
I mean,
But,
even
like,
then, like, you know, you order like so many. I order shoes online. I can clobber someone with shoes. Like, you know, anything can be a weapon if you're creative. Like that's so weird. I've actually never had anything denied by customs, but then again, I haven't really ordered like a huge range of stuff from overseas. It's usually just been clothes,
yeah.
which is like how they're gonna deny fucking t-shirts. Are you sure that the torch wasn't taken away because it was a weapon? Squint's saying.
It's a.
Oh.
I can send you a link.
Oh,
to
are you
just
sure?
what I
Are you
ordered.
sure it was
Yeah.
taken away because it was a weapon?
I guess you can also
It's-
use it as a power bank, but like,
Oh, you can use it as a power bank.
but I've ordered power banks and torches before. So how come
That's really
the combination
maybe
of the
it's
two
that, maybe it's
scares
that
Australian
particular
customs?
model. Remember how the hoverboards started exploding in people's homes? Maybe
Yeah.
it's something to do with that. No, Squid doesn't think it is because he knows more about this than I do, and it's got him curious.
I don't think they could detain a package. Depends what's in it. Like paper, I assume.
Oh, he says that it might have something to do with patents if it wasn't like it's confiscated because it was considered a weapon.
Oh, what? Really? Okay. Well, it's a combination of torch slash
That's right.
USB
Yeah, I have
power
to-
bank.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be very surprised. So he uses equipment called a multimeter. It's like a little digital, it's got a little digital display on it, and it's a device for testing different things to do with electronic circuits. Now, you'd be hilariously, these multimeters have like a rubber or plastic kind of casing around them to help protect them if they fall off your desk or something.
Right.
They're like little handheld devices, they're giant calculators in size. So basically, a company has a patent on the color of that stuff, and they have the patent on it being orange. They're the only company in the world that's allowed to make multimeters that have a particular color orange as this like casing, this rubber casing. They have a patent on the color of the fucking rubber casing around their multimeters, alright? So, patents are crazy. Patents are actually
Right.
crazy. So
Well,
it could be
my
something more to do
thing
with that.
Has
I don't know.
oh, I guess it's pretty. It's a thing made by a Chinese company called Xiaomi.
Okay, well, in China they have different patent laws as well.
Yeah, maybe it's a patent thing, but fuck,
In
it's
China,
annoying. I want my thing.
Justin's bought a lot of stuff through China, reputable stuff and like bootleg, I guess, S stuff. And in China, apparently anything goes. Like they have extremely lax laws around copyright and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
So it could have been something to do with that. He's actually taking a photo of his official patented orange multimeter and some other ones that he's got from different brands and stuff.
Sometimes I wish
he'll
companies
post them in
just-
Discord.
It's like,
But yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah, it's really fascinating though when you get into it, like how kind of crazy it can be, and you know that it could have been more something to do with that. Like maybe it goes against the patent of an Australian company, and they've just blocked
Right.
imports of that particular brand because they don't want people to be confused with theirs. Because like the whole thing with this multimeter thing is that the brand Fluke that he's got a really good multimeter from, their whole thing is like they're extremely highly credited, very safe, very good quality, and they want the visual orange of their multimeter to be like known for being quality. So
then,
they want to kind of have they've kind of like patented the visual look of it as well.
So so he has this thing. It's patented, right?
Yep.
So he has it. Like, so.
Yep.
So how did that affect him? Like, how did that affect Squint?
I mean, he was able to order it from online very comfortably. It's not a problem.
Okay.
But like for example, if
So how did you know that it was like how did this become a problem for you then? Like, or
it's not a problem for us, but what we're
Oh,
saying
okay.
is it could be
Right.
a problem. It's a problem if another company makes a multimeter and they use the same orange color as their rubber casing. Then it's a problem for them as a company because then Fluke goes, "Excuse me, we have a patent on this. What the fuck are you doing?"
right.
And if they tried to retail them in the same country that Fluke was operating out of, that could be problematic as well. I don't know how that would affect Australian imports. Squint probably knows more than I do.
Oh, Brigitte.
Okay, they get destroyed when they get imported.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, okay, in this case, Customs didn't notify me this. The company that I ordered it from notified me that it didn't get in.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
So I don't know I don't know if they're making excuses. Like, yeah, I have a burb. I have one. My sister's raising it, and I'm kind of maybe helping by keeping it company.
Yeah.
But I have one, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Australia has some interesting customs import rules as well, but like it really depends on country to country. Every country has like really specific and weird laws. That's interesting that like stuff like toys and stuff get destroyed or like are refused entry. That's weird. In Indonesia at least.
So we both got play of the game today. That's
Oh, doesn't surprise Squint. Though he's like obviously been more involved in online orders than I have ever. Like I just buy fucking shirts from like websites that operate in multiple countries because I like clothes. And he buys a lot of his equipment online, a lot of his parts online. You know, small bits and pieces to do with like he puts together in larger projects. He orders them all online, and he does. He watches a lot of videos from people that also do the same thing. So he's very much more in the loop.
I think I'm gonna be May. Alright. Alright, Squint, I'm gonna send you a link to my order that I...
Justin, Mitch is sending you a link to his order so you can have a look at it. Because because if it is like, I don't know, it might affect like how you want to order stuff in the future.
I don't see anything about this thing that would possibly
Yeah, that
raise
just
alarm.
seems really
It's a
odd to me.
torch, like, and
Yeah,
customs.
but it
It's
could.
like
Yeah, I mean,
my
I don't
taxpayer.
know.
Like, you know what's really annoying? Taxpayer money when it's stopping me from getting my thing. That's annoying.
Yeah,
Like
your money, your taxpayer money.
yeah, I
when
paid pretty much to
getting
have this thing not be, to have this thing
Yeah.
stopped. Like,
Yeah. Interesting.
I was really excited for it as well.
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Yeah, it's Tracer coming around the right.
Stop the pain. My will made real.
Oh shit, that really good sniper on the opposite team now.
I don't know.
Oh wait, no they're not. Oh, they're the Genji now, so
Well, they're a good Genji too.
yeah.
Model kits and action figures from Japan get blocked. That's interesting.
Is it because they're against fun? Whoa.
That could have gone better.
Apparently Indonesia was against fun. Oh, it's a shame though.
Damn it.
Squint's posting something about the multimeters in the Discord if anyone is curious. Pardon me, curious about weird patent laws and the way that some people try to get around them. It is fascinating. And, you know, more kind of relevant than I guess most people would think. Like, I had no fucking clue until he, like, was
Yeah,
talking to me about it when he started
understand.
getting, like, more, I guess, I wouldn't say bootleg, but, like, off-brand multimeters for secondary purposes. Like, you know, he got a couple in and he was kind of like, yeah, look at how weird this is, you know? Look at the shift in the
Oh, I
color
have
and
one
stuff.
of those. I know what that is.
Nice.
Yeah, I posted my thing as well. Underneath it. Oh god.
Yeah. I think, you know, as time goes on, Indonesia will change like everywhere. Everywhere does, is kind of forced to change as, you know, governments go out and new ones get in and stuff. But it is a shame. Yeah, Squint's just looking at your torch and he just thinks it looks a bit ridiculous. Like he can't see any
Like the
outward
torch?
reason as to
Oh,
why.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He can't see any reason as to
It's a
why
power
it would
bank
get
and a torch. Both things I have ordered. Like, I have ordered these
Yeah,
things
so
online.
There's no reason why you
For
could
some
get
reason,
both.
when they're the one thing, they can't, like, it's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just odd.
Oh, thank you very much, Widowmaker.
Okay, Squint's, I think Squint might have found one that is also very similar in design, that might have like a patent law over it.
Oh, really?
I have to get
Yeah, which is why, you know, like copycats wouldn't be let into the country or something, I don't know.
But this is like a... interesting. Because this is not like a... This is not like a bootleg version of this thing. Like,
Yeah, no, I know, but like it
Like-
could be just be that like they've based the model of the torch off a pre-existing brand name torch
right.
that like, and then this brand name has a patent on that torch design, and like, you know, as we just said, someone has to enforce this as well. So the company actively has to enforce, you know, like copycats not coming into countries and stuff.
Can I
so-
just tell the company to label it something different? Like,
Um,
can I just
I
say,
mean, you
hey,
can
put a
try.
different sticker on it. Just say it's a...
You can try.
Say it's a cigar or
Well, don't
something like that.
customs open shit up and have a look at it though?
Oh, yeah?
Sometimes.
But who's checking? Who's got the time? Like, to check
don't know.
everything?
I don't know. Maybe they just spot check stuff. Maybe they do just check labeling and go, no, we don't want this.
Like, because then I assume they got to search it up. Like, who's got the time to search every package? Am I just unlucky? What if I try order it again? Like, if I just order it again? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just order it again, see what happens.
Yeah, Squint thought, based on the packaging, that like they took a look at it and thought it was just trying to be a copycat of a pre-existing brand name item, and then they just kind of blocked it based off that. You know, based off whatever
block
rules and
something based
regulations
on
they
a
have in
hunch,
place.
right? You can't like, you got to confirm it.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I'm trying to rationalize with a stupid customs agent that I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna meet in real life. Thank you very much for protecting our country, by the way.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that.
Thank you very much for stopping illegal gun imports. But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird.
Squint, I also saw an article that concerned me a little bit this morning. Someone apparently got in trouble for 3D printing prop weapons. So
Now, okay.
Did you see that? I'm pretty sure you must have seen. You must have seen this. Like,
Squint, have you seen an article about people getting in trouble for 3D printing prop weapons? Okay, he hasn't. Would you be able to link that to us?
Some guy might be facing jail time. Yeah, I'm gonna find it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please link that to us. We can have a look at it.
Like
Like,
he was done for done for printing like it was guns, like real guns.
Yeah, no, I absolutely we both understand why 3D printed guns do exist, like real guns.
Yeah. No, but like he was like real life prop guns. Like they weren't functioning, but they were modeled after like they were looked like they looked
I mean, the whole
photorealistic.
3D printed guns thing, it's been a bit of a political thing at the moment. I can understand why. If you can link us that, we'll have a look at it, because the last thing that we want, obviously, is us and yourself to get in trouble for the Sombra gun. We were going to print an orange cap for you to put on it.
Yeah, I think the Sombra gun's not a problem because it's not real.
But like, I'm also gonna paint it fucking purple and blue or whatever her like base
But like,
game
I
gun
think
is.
the problem comes when you're printing like imitations of existing guns.
Yeah, because then it's kind of like it looks threatening, and it looks like a gun that you could use to hold up somewhere. It looks like a real fake gun.
Yeah.
We're going to print you an orange cap, though, that you can take on and off, so you can take it off for photos if you want, or you can just have it for packs, so you can walk around with the orange cap.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And it's not like the trigger can't be pulled. You know, it's all going to be kind of like glued and stuck on together, so it's going to be pretty obviously solid.
On a funner note, have you seen Nerf is bringing out a Diva Bunny Blaster?
I want it.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
I want it.
It looks fucking awesome.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Nerf. I want it. But yeah, if you find that article, let us know, because that is concerning as far as like us making prop stuff. Again, like the Overwatch stuff, it looks kind of goofy, and it's going to be painted like really bright and funny colors, so it'll hopefully look like a comfortable video game prop. But yeah.
Thank you.
Yikes. Like, I don't think we have any interest in printing like IRL gun props. Like the closest thing that Just Squint has is Deckard's gun from Blade Runner, the movie.
Yeah.
But like it looks kind of fake, and he just has that just in his home, just lying around as like a cool like little prop thing. I think ideally it would be cool if he mounts it and we can just put it up on the wall somewhere as like a cool like, oh yeah, like you've done with your
That's essentially what I'm
sniper
gonna do with
rifle.
a Sombra gun. I reckon I'm gonna mount it.
Yeah,
like,
honestly, yeah.
I'm not gonna, like, if we ever do like. Honestly, the end game for all this stuff is like, I'm going to, when Pixel Civ builds, we're planning on building like a kind of set for the show.
That would be so cool. Yeah.
We would like to
have stuff as background.
Have
props.
stuff in the background, yeah.
For sure. Well, if we finish like making the Sift, the 3D printed Sift, you can have that there as well.
Yeah.
That'll look hilarious, though.
I'm still having trouble visualizing what that's gonna look like. I actually don't know what the plan is for that. Like, is it?
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to see it, because I don't know what
it's
it's
something
meant to
that
look
Squint's
like.
been modeling for fun, but we'll put it together. It'll be a surprise, I guess, at this point.
Absolutely, I can't wait to be surprised by it. Yes.
But yeah, Squint's having a look up the 3D printed gun thing. I think he's
hang on.
mainly just getting results on real guns.
I don't know why. I thought of Squint and I didn't.
Oh no.
Message him about it. I think he's in Brisbane or Sydney.
Never mind. Yeah, he's looking up some other stuff. That's true. Yeah. He's just doing some research at the moment. I think we'll be okay with Sombras because it'll hopefully
I think
look
you
a
will
bit
be
absurd.
too. It's just if you are ever asked to recreate
Yeah.
something that
The
exists
problem
in
is
real
though,
life.
Squints just found an article on actual working 3D printed guns, and they look like toys.
Exactly,
They kind of
right?
look like toys,
so then,
and that's
yeah,
kind of scary.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, we lost. Oh well. Oh, I had ulti. Probably should have used it.
I mean, like, I wonder. I mean, we'll see what we can do, and we'll try and do some research and see if we can figure out a way that we can secure the whole thing. Is just like this is obviously a fake toy for prop purposes.
Yeah, I don't think you need to do any more than you've already planned. I think you're good.
Yeah.
I honestly, this is just a note. I don't think that this article addresses the Sombra pistol at all.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a concern because, like, again, you know, we are making a prop gun. So.
Yeah. Definitely the paint will probably help.
I think so. Yeah. There's no like the barrel itself doesn't have like an indent in it. It's just like, you know, there's no hole. Oh, never mind. There is.
The hole can be there,
Well-
but the hole can be for the cap to go in. Like,
Actually, yeah, the hole can be for the cap to go in. So if you have a blank orange cap just shoved on the end, it should hopefully not look too menacing.
just make the cap like flat. Don't make the like, you know how some toy guns
Oh yeah, no,
like where
of
the
course we'll make the cap flat. Absolutely, yeah. So it'll hopefully be okay. I think it's going to hopefully look, you know, kind of absurd enough that it's just kind of full plastic. But we'll see how we go.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I want to say I agree though that like I don't think those articles address the Sombra gun because they're addressing things that look a lot more like small concealable pistols
yeah.
that also kind of look like toy pistols, but like, you know, they're a lot smaller, they're a lot more concealable. Yeah. So, I mean, a Sombra gun does. I mean, if we just shove an orange cap on there and we make sure it's very securable, I think we'll be okay with the Sombra gun.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like bright colors and stuff, you know. And
It's gonna be
if you're only like kind of
like,
taking it out in public for convention spaces
Oh
and
no,
stuff,
it's
and you're
not
very
going to be
upfront
out
about
like
it.
outside the convention hall, even though that's where all the
Yeah.
cosplayers are. I'm so nervous about this kind of thing.
You can take it.
Not
you can
nervous
just
enough
walk up
not to have it,
security.
but
Yeah, you can just
Yeah.
walk up to security and immediately declare it and be like, "Is this
well, it's
okay?"
I'm gonna get it checked at like, cause you know how that weapon thing, like the
Yeah,
they
absolutely
have
get
they have the
weapon check.
policy where it's like you gotta.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Like, and if they say that's not okay, you can just go, "Okay, thank you.
Yeah, like, okay.
Can I hold it here?" You know.
Yeah, I'll just put it in a
Like, just
box.
be-
I'll leave it in the media room. There are a
Yeah,
million and one
yeah.
ways to handle this.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
But I see those fucking Rainbow Six Siege cosplayers walking around all the time with
real ass
with
guns.
the fucking real
orange
guns. I don't
caps.
think it's gonna be a
Yeah.
problem. Like it.
Yeah, Squint's agreeing. He says, you know, I mean, if they can get away with it, I'm sure
Yeah,
you'll be.
you know what I'm
fine,
talking about, right?
especially
All
if
those
fucking
guys that just like they cosplay as like Umbrella Corporation or actual soldiers
Oh.
or police officers. You know, like
Actually, yeah, that's a good point, Squint.
Yeah.
If you put an orange cap on a 3D printed real gun, doesn't make it okay. No, that makes it scarier. But
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay.
yeah, like ghost guns is fucking terrifying. I don't
Mm.
like Munich. I don't know how your leaders are allowing that in any way. Like it is absurd to me. Like it.
I don't think Munich knows what a ghost gun is.
I'm pretty sure Munich just mentioned ghost guns in the chat. I think Munich knows
He
exactly
did,
what a ghost
but
gun
that's
is.
because Moody mentioned it first.
Oh, okay.
Because Moody says their country wants to legalize ghost guns.
Oh,
Or at least some political party does.
ghost guns to me sound like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
it
know why
sounds like
Gun
something out of
Ghost Guns
a
either.
bad sci-fi movie.
Yeah, it just sounds like the kind of thing that like crazy redneck Republicans would want when they don't really realize that that's probably just gonna make crime rates fucking skyrocket. Anyway, let's talk about some happy stuff.
Like I'm about to kill this.
Let's move on. We're Pixel Sift and we like positive things in our lives. So how can we turn this into something more fun and fresh in here?
I'm excited for the esports. Oh fuck. The
Oh
esports
wait.
tournament
Oh,
is-
I'm sorry. Munich said that
Yeah.
his country wanted to legalize ghost guns, and then Moody said, "What's a ghost gun?" I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I messed.
either
I'm terrible. Terrible reading comprehension. Absolutely abysmal.
I
No,
would
absolutely.
I can't imagine Munich
yeah.
does not know what a ghost gun is. Like, yeah.
I'm so sorry. No, Squint's been looking into it as well, and ghost guns are more dangerous to the user than like anyone that they're being pointed at because of how they're made. So it's extremely impractical and very, very stupid. Also unregulated. Yeah, like a gun completely made out of plastic. It's very dangerous, and a lot of them have to have some metal parts for them to actually be practical.
I mean,
But,
if I remember correctly, the Glock 17 pistol is primarily made out of plastic.
Yeah, but
Um,
3D printing is a different process entirely
Right.
that has its own complications because, you know, I'm gonna say to guess that the Glock's probably injection molded. Would that be a right assumption, Squint? Yeah, he says yes. And with 3D printing, you're putting... Oh, sorry. Oh, a Glock is also a perfect example of something that you could 3D print. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So you could very easily use so you take a Glock, it has plastic and metal parts, you take the metal parts, you 3D print plastic parts, you have a Glock. But other guns, like the typical 3D printed gun that people are touting at the moment, like the custom design one, looks absolutely abysmal, looks like it'll explode in your face. And that's kind of like, geez, why? But at the end of the day, it's the way I see it, they're unregulated, unlicensed guns. Illegal guns. Now, I don't know about American law, but in Australia, that's pretty fucked up.
In Australia, the idea of a gun, period, is absurd. Like, you don't have them. No one here has them.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have gotten very upset. Like, a lot of states of America have gotten very upset about this whole thing, so I don't think it's going to get mass legalized. I think at most it might become semi-legalized in some states, but I don't think the entire country is going to go over a reform over this. A lot of people are upset about it. That's true, yeah. Yeah, but at the end of the day, a lot of people are upset about these things, and I don't think it's you know, I don't think we've lost the battle as far as, like, the sanctity of life yet. But anyway, it could change very soon, but I don't know. I wouldn't be too worried because I feel like even if it does become legalized, I think the problems are going to become very apparent very quickly.
I did see
and then
somewhere
people are
where
gonna
like
realize it was a terrible
they were
decision.
addressing the 3D printed problem, but what the real problem is the milling problem. So people can buy these machines that mill a solid block of aluminium or whatever, metal, into the AR-15 combat, like into the AR-15 platform. So essentially what this thing does is it mills a solid brick of whatever material into a gun. And
That's a
then
pretty common
Yeah.
process. Milling is an
Yeah.
extremely common engineering process to create metal parts. A cheap mill costs upwards of $5,000, Squint says. Yeah, you need a lot of engineering knowledge to even use that to create like a correct part for a gun. So I don't think it's going to become a
No, but,
thing
like,
that people can make
the
in their
problem
households.
the problem is, Sarah, what I've been led to believe is that let's use the AR-15 as an example.
Yeah,
You only need that one bit in the middle.
that's true.
The rest
That's
of it,
true. Yeah,
the bullets, the magazine, the trigger, the fucking
Yeah.
barrel, the stock,
that's
the fucking
true.
everything
Yeah,
can be bought by anyone.
absolutely. Yeah, which is terrifying. And I do agree with you there, Manik. America really does have a problem. But I don't really want to talk too much about this in case we do get a gun pro person in the chat, because no, I have before. I have had arguments with people on online spaces after just. Actually, that's true. It was on Tumblr. Anyway, again, I don't think it's a topic that I personally don't really want to spend a huge amount of time.
Also, it's a
talking
topic
about.
that we're not particularly invested in, to be honest.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
We're personally not super invested in it as people that live in a country that has good laws. Whoops.
Sick burn.
Sorry. That's just Twitch is weird, Moody. I'm sorry about that.
What happened?
Oh, Twitch just blocked
They
a
get-
comment that Moody said for no good reason again,
Oh, yeah?
because
What was
I don't know. Muzzle loader era firearm. I don't know. Wait. For some reason, one of those terms was blocked.
Muzzle loaded era. I don't know why I would have done that.
I
yeah.
think what you've done, Mitch, is that you guys have opted in for Twitch commonly banned universal terms.
Right. That's okay.
And
I'm
so-
okay with that. Our
Yeah,
chat's never
well-
our chat's never that big that we
Yeah,
can't
and
manually
we can
override
just
that.
we can just manually override it. So sorry about that, guys. That's just Twitch automatically blocking naughty terms that it deems naughty that the community has said are naughty. And they're not necessarily naughty, but depending on the context. Anyway,
Who should I go?
I want to talk about
There.
something fun. Otherwise, I'll get sad, and I don't want to be sad.
Science will reveal
Um,
the truth.
Well, we briefly talked about My Little Pony. We could do that again.
Fuck, you're right. We could.
So, has anybody actually seen this movie? In the chat?
Muzzleloader is actually a pretty bad term. I think Moody may have been
muzzleloader
misused
a
it.
bad word?
It is according to the Urban Dictionary.
Okay, what is it?
Or maybe
le-
it's just Urban Dictionary. Maybe someone just started using it as a bad term, and then it became a bad term, and it's actually supposed to be quite innocent. I don't know.
What muzzleloader? Is it what? Is it like an anti-furry thing?
No, it's like a sexual thing.
Oh, is it a sexual thing? Okay.
Yeah, I mean every word has basically got a sexual meaning these days in the right context.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe that's why it was auto banned. I think we just want to know why it was auto banned. Like, what reason would Twitch have to block that? I don't think it's to do with guns, because people can talk about
Yeah.
guns. Like, we play video games with guns in them. Anyway, enough of that.
Perhaps a new methodology is
Did I insult furries with my furry joke?
No. Don't give a shit. Yeah, the Bloodborne guns are fantastic. Like, that beautiful kind of, like, the really, like, tactileness of them is so fun. And just the gorgeous, the embellishment, like, I do like those kind of old era guns. The aesthetic and visuals and stuff. And the fact that Bloodborne has cannons. Bone ash cannons, I'm sorry. Wrecker full with a bone ash cannon.
my condition is improved. If we are to progress, we must claim the objective.
Ah, bloody hell.
I'm not dead yet.
That's really funny. Squin's suggesting that potentially you could use 3D printers to stop 3D printed weapons from working.
Well, okay, here's what I'm concerned with, okay? So, this seems like this conversation looks very similar to something that happened in the 80s. So, in the 80s, the internet was designed to... One of the purposes of the internet that teenagers used it for was to deliver and obtain a document known as the Anarchist Cookbook. Now, the Anarchist Cookbook is a book designed and it primarily illustrated correct technique to make things like napalm, homemade explosives, homemade firearms, homemade weapons, things like that. Now, this was in the 80s and early 90s. Now this thing is widely available. I had it when I was a kid. I downloaded it because, you know, I was a kid, and
Yeah.
and I did it because I thought it was cool. But Now, the anarchist cookbook that exists on the internet today is a modified document, and if you do what it tells you in that document, it will create poisonous gas and things like that that will kill the person doing it. Okay, so now you're gonna, this is kind of on the same level as that, so people are gonna start creating these designs that are designed to fail
Yeah, absolutely.
and
yeah,
hurt the people using it.
for sure.
Yep. So that this is a similar situation to the anarchist cookbook.
Yeah. That's interesting. I think you're absolutely right. Like, I
Yeah,
feel like
so-
people are going to start inserting their shitty designs into the mix, and it's going to become a big cooking
and
pot
to be,
of that kind of
I
variety.
never used the anarchist cookbook to do anything, but I'm pretty
Of course,
sure
you
that
just wanted
version
to
that I
have it so you could
obtained,
be cool and edgy.
yeah, that version that I obtained, I'm pretty sure was flawed, and thank God I
Oh,
was
yeah,
a kid and
probably.
didn't, like, you know.
The whole thing is just, you know, like, so many people go, oh yeah, this is cool, but like they never act upon it as well. But anyway, we gotta take over this point.
Yeah, we're doing it.
We're doing it. I'm doing it with a gun. Shit. I might make this one my last game though.
No worries. Yeah, I'm getting a bit tired.
Sam, I'm really hungry. I need some food.
Who should we raid?
Shit, who should we raid? Who's on?
Squint, find us someone to raid. Find us like an Overwatch
Squint,
streamer to raid.
Find us someone to raid. No, we don't want to raid an Overwatch. find us an Australian to raid.
You find us an Australian Overwatch streamer to raid.
No, we're not raiding Amaranth. We're not raiding Amaranth.
Find someone with like 0 viewers that we can raid.
Wow, she's actually live for once. Dude, Squint, find us someone in Wilmay and Z to raid. She's cosplaying a Final Fantasy character, Squint, I'm pretty sure. Find us someone in Wilmay and Z to raid, dude. Is Nazy on? Let's raid Nazy.
Find someone with like no people watching, like 0.
Oh, we
people.
could find, yeah, we could find someone with like 0 viewers.
Yeah. Squint.
Surrender to my will.
That's the Twitch account. You gotta go to the community. Oh, yeah. Go to my page. There we go. Oh, no.
Is it someone with like no viewers?
Huh? No, he's going to the Woomay and Z community,
I don't know
so he
what-
can find someone
I don't know what
someone
that
from
is.
there. Okay, it's basically a community that was started up by Nazy and someone else.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, she's a very big Australian streamer,
Yeah.
and she's also the PR person for Hipster Whale.
Oh, nice.
So, she, basically Woman Z is a group
What?
for females and female-identifying people and non-binary people that are in Australia and New Zealand that do any kind of work in game-related stuff, so
Cool.
game dev, Twitch, journalism, anything under the sun related to games and stuff, so it's about uplifting and supporting people within that community.
Nice. Yeah, grab someone off there, but I want
Yeah.
to raid someone with like no viewers.
Yeah, Squint, does this person, okay, this person has 3 viewers and they're playing Siege.
Okay. That'll do.
Raid them. Can you link
can you
the
send
channel?
me can you send me the thing?
Mitch, thank you. Yeah, he's sending you the channel now.
So it's /raid and then space the name, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send it in Discord. So Squint's just sending you the link to their channel in Discord.
Yeah. Can you send me the username, please? Like just the username. That'll make it a lot easier.
I've watched Gingerbread a little bit. Their name is the Gingerbread Lady, all one word.
Cool. Can you still link that? It'll make it a lot
Yeah,
easier.
yeah, he linked that.
Cool.
Everyone plays Battlegrounds, Squint. Get over it.
Uh-oh. Ah, no! Sombra! Junkrat, what are you doing? Help, Winston. Fuck. God damn it.
Rip.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching.
Cheers, guys.
It was good. We're going to raid the gingerbread lady. Next time this channel goes live will probably be Wednesday night when we play GTA.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Take it easy, lads and ladettes.
Thanks for coming, guys.
And thanks for talking about, apparently, good animation and bitching about gun control. 'Cause,
Yay!
Now arriving at Lijiang.
Awesome. Alright, let's just cancel that.